Hello, my name is Michael Landau, and I'm going to be doing a very brief introduction, telling you guys a little bit about myself. Please excuse the fact that I'm doing this in my car. It's just quiet in here, and it's a little noisy in the house at the moment. A little bit about myself. As I said, my name is Michael Landau, and I love acting. Um, as a kid growing up, I was always like into like sketching and spending a lot of time in my room by myself playing pretend and stuff. So I've always been like really into art. um, just always loved it, especially like the human emotion behind like drawing like people's faces and stuff. Like it's always fascinated me, you know and so it's always just been there, right? And I kind of like stopped drawing, and I got into like adulting and like getting a job full time. I'm still going to school at the moment. I actually just switched um, my degree over from physics to, I'm trying to get a BFA in fine arts for theater, just to get some more acting underneath my belt. But yeah, so about 6 months ago is when I really got the acting bug. I was working at this place called DRS, and doing assembly, and just not really loving my job, and it really hit me when this guy I work with, his name is Bill, and he just got an award for being there for 20 years. And Bill, no offense to Bill or anyone like this, but Bill hated his job, and they were actually celebrating his 20 years there. And Bill says to me, "Yeah, man, when I'm done, all of this will be yours." And I was just like, "No, Bill, no, it fucking won't be." And that's when I really was like, man, I need to start finding like my passion in life, So I started drawing again, and I love drawing still to this day. And a friend of mine was going to film school, and I asked him, I was like, "Hey, man, what do you think about like me getting into acting?" And he knows me, and he was like, "Dude, honestly, I think you'd be awesome for it." And so I started going on auditions and things like that. And on my first audition, I'll never forget, I knew right then and there, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. Whether I'm making millions of dollars if I make it, or if I'm making minimum wage in some local theater, either way, all that I knew for an absolute fact was I needed to be acting. I needed to be getting into character. I loved it. And I didn't get the part, once again, when I auditioned the first time, but just getting into that character and just really, portraying my personal experiences through what I believe this character was so much fun. Like, and standing up in front of people and taking criticisms and making adjustments and trying to bring forth the best character I could. Once again, it was just so much fun, and I really have a passion for it. And I knew right then and there, I was like, whether I get this part or not, I'm doing this again. This was awesome. And that's what started me in acting, at least. Let's see here. I got some stuff I wanted to write down. I already mentioned I'm going to school right now for like acting. I'm also going to be taking some professional acting coach classes in January. So if you guys call me back, that'd be awesome. And if we work together in the future, that'd be awesome. I'd be very excited to bring my new and improved skills to the table in future projects as well. This isn't the end for me. I'm just gonna keep on going. I'm 25 years old. I love to work out. That was actually my first like passion as like a hobby, and I still work out. I still love it, but I don't want to try and make that a living. Oh, there's something else. I don't know if I should get like real personal, but might as well. I have a 4-year-old son. Well, he'll be 4 in September, but pretty much he's 4 years old. Time flies by. I love him so much, and I just want to make him proud, and I want to get him into acting as well. Also, I want to express my appreciation, because I know like you guys didn't have to like have me audition, resume wise. I don't even have like professional headshots done. I'm getting them done next month. But just from like a standpoint where you guys are probably sitting, you're like, "Oh, who the hell is this dude? Like, he doesn't have any like have an IMBD credit. He doesn't have any, like, you know, notches under his belt at the moment, but I am working on those. I'm working on, you know, doing auditions like, you know, like this one right now. I'm trying to get in there. And yeah, I just want to really appreciate you guys letting me take the time to do this. And whether I get the part or not, it was so much fun just like doing this. It was definitely different because I've done a couple different auditions, and this one was totally different. It's very improv. You know, it was just really, it was different because you have to like really picture like there's like a person behind you when there really isn't, and like this person is like killing you and like feeding off of that. Like, it was definitely a challenge because in the other things it was a lot easier for me to like bounce off of somebody, you know, and like we were going together, like there was like lines being shared, but this is definitely a lot more all in my head. And it really got me able to practice, or allowed me to practice my imagination, you know, really using my imagination. So this is like, even if I don't get the part, the skills that like I learned and honed and like touched up in doing this audition process for Still Life, I'm carrying with me forever. Like, I'm definitely gonna practice this more. I'm even looking into taking some improv classes and things like that. So I wouldn't have even thought of doing this. I mean, I don't know, maybe in a future audition at some point in time, but like to do it this early, like I think this is pretty, you know, it's pretty challenging. So I'm really glad that I got to experience this, and it's all because of Still Life. So thank you very much again. That pretty much wraps it up. I don't want to make this, well, it's already gone pretty long, so I'm sorry for the long video, guys, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I really hope I get a call back from you guys. If not, once again, I'm thankful you guys allowed me to audition in the first place, and you guys have a good one. Bye.